showing that. I be showing that. I be showing that. She be showing that. She be showing that. She be showing that. She be showing that. I'm busy at the studio. Tony.
Yeah. Hey, 24/7 been working. Music keep me on my feet. Moms and pops have been banking that moolah with all they children. Got a family to feed. Oh yeah, I be about my business, chasing after labels. They don't gotta chase me. They shouldn't have to. I battle daily with my mind, cause it's filled with a dream. I gotta start living that. Any ammo that is shot through lines, I will load my 9 and then I give it back. Beam me on them like it's laser tag. Oh, you've been asking questions, I've been counting blessings. Women know by now that I would never stress them. Madden bands like mathematics lessons. Notebook on nowhere, I gotta book some sessions. I've been on this grind, ain't noticing. Hope I can team up with Yogi, split golden waste space. Try that smell, loving Keverly on this shit. Sick clan, I love you. That beef shit is over with 24/7. 24/7. I write the chains, lies, a hope audience catch it. Catching that change like I aimed at close range. Be that pain to the grain with that trigger and press it. No one knows what I'm producing for sure. Know that my crew really do this for sure. No one can say they stuck true to the boy. I've been hotter than Lucifer's flow. I'm a destroying boy. Please don't try and give me compliments. I don't need love when I'm confident in my own game. Niggas screaming out dimes and shit, label me great over all my accomplishments. Knowing my topic trend. Open my topic trend.
Yeah, young niggas stepping up into the game. Chains on my back got me feeling like Luke Cage. Feeling with rage, spitting this pain. Trying to spread my wings like a bird in a cage. People keep saying Moon Savage have changed. The only thing changed about me is my lanes. Don't fuck with these niggas, cause niggas is lame. I stay to myself and I just do my thing. People keep saying I'm so stuck in my ways. I'm getting to the glass so different island for the same. I'm a lyrical weapon, I'm a 30 when it bang. I'm a lyrical weapon, I'm a 30 when it bang. Don got the pumpy, this up in the pressure. Moon got the 40, this up in the wetted. Leave you beheaded. Nigga, I get it. Nigga, I gotta turn up. 24/7, I'm working. Y'all niggas scratching the surface. My niggas is trapping the serving. I used to be sitting in service. Lil' knows a nigga ain't perfect. Everything I got, bitch, I earned it. This world is mine, I deserved it. 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, I'm working. Y'all niggas scratching the surface. My niggas is trapping the serving. I used to be sitting in service. Lil' knows a nigga ain't perfect. Everything I got, bitch, I earned it. This world is mine, I deserve it. 24/7, 24/7.
I left my brother at home. No more texting, no more calling my phone. I'm in my zone. Parents don't fuck with me. Luckily, I got a voice that is gold. It is me versus my verses. Pick my verse up when you're versing. I've been hurting, you been lurking. 24/7, I'm working. Yeah. Donovan Michael, man, come.
No.
No. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets making me. Don't know luck come with commas. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. That's so nice I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. They throwing dirt on my name like I'm dead. Cause I'm trying to get bread. Being broke, well, I can't understand how you lay in the bed. Gotta go get it, so I'm up in at it. If you ain't got it, then how you chillaxing? You want to ball, then you got to practice. Can't keep complaining when you hustling backwards. You wanna get out what you put in. You don't put it in work. You wanna get out what you put in. I keep putting in work. See, I'ma get it no matter what. No matter what, I ain't giving up. Take sugar coated so you think it's sweet. I just keep it real so you know it's me. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets made me. Don't know luck come with commas. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. That's so nice I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. They say that I'm perfect. No, I just ain't flawed, baby. Gotta prove that it's worth it. Otherwise, I'll talk save it. They say actions be louder than words. You see what I'm saying? They say actions be louder than words. You can see what I'm saying. I thought I told them that it's money time. It's now or never, better pick a side. Either riding with me or I'm pulling off. I hit the dance and it's adios. Couldn't get comfortable with being broke. When you're winning from the boy, it ain't a joke. So I'm getting to it cause that's all I know. Can't deal with them, better leave them alone. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets made me. Don't know luck come with commas. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. And so nice I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. Regardless who coming with me. Regardless who got my back. Regardless on how hard the road is. Regardless ain't looking back. Regardless no matter what. Regardless ain't giving up. Regardless I can't stop now. Gotta get off my trouble, yo. Regardless no. Regardless who. Regardless what. Regardless when we're high. Regardless no. Regardless yo. Regardless me. Gotta do it no matter who. Matter what the nigga I'ma be what I'm on, I'ma be, regardless no matter what, regardless of fucking team, I'ma be, regardless no matter what, regardless who coming, regardless who coming, regardless of no, I ain't looking back, regardless.
Hey, welcome back, 94 feet and beyond. We are here, just us two tonight.
Yeah.
And our special person over here working on board. Yeah, we got the board. We got a new host, the board host. Right, board host in the building. Everybody wave, say hello. Yeah, say hello. I see you, Jessica. With the camera. Now we can't see you. Well, welcome everybody. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Yes. Mine was great. What'd you do? I got on the grill. Did what I do on the grill. I'm a professional griller. Oh, is that right? Yeah, self-claim. Okay. Self-claim. Well, you gotta claim it for somebody else, but no. Hey, see, not only am I everybody's favorite uncle, but I'm a grill extraordinaire, connoisseur of fine barbecue. What'd you make? Ribs, brats, burgers, dogs. Okay. You got some extra stuff hanging around the house? Nothing. What? They tore it down? We had some neighbors come over too, so. We did too. And Lee went to work on the grill, but we still got a whole, we over grilled probably. You can't over grill. And then, well, some folks didn't show up.
And they know who they are, and they won't be invited again.
You won't be invited. You lost.
No more invites, no more ribs, no more brats.
So, yep.
When
your barbecue addiction hit, you will not be over there.
You can't get a plate. You can't ask. Don't ask. Yes.
That's great. So,
heading into some basketball is getting ready to go down.
It's time.
Everywhere.
It is time. It's time
this
to
is
show.
Session that this is some people's last sessions. You know, we had our last practice for the 2-a-day A's because they go twice a day on the weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah, and most of the team are juniors, so they're about to be seniors, and so we have 2 girls left. That's Jordan and Malia. Oh, and Dominique. Which I wish her a speedy recovery because she had to have surgery on her knee. But it was kind of bittersweet. Some of the girls cried.
Bad, man.
I was like, oh.
It's big. I hope everybody that it's your last year, y'all really take the time to enjoy the mission and just the experience because you build a lot of relationships and
they sure do.
It's a family once you get on that team and y'all click and
especially when you have a team that clicks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna be straight up. That's one of the best teams I think she's ever been on. My child.
That's good.
Personality wise, how they all clicked, how they all are unselfish, how they all share the ball, and a lot of underestimating that's been done because our team isn't real big. I mean, they're not small, but they're a lot of these EYBL teams have some giants, 6'4", 6'5", and we stop at 6'3". So, they kind of written us off. They didn't know what it was going to look like because most of the team came up from the 10th grade team. And so they've been putting in work. They went 4-1 the first session. And they was said to go 3-2, maybe. So they was saying we was going, I think 2-3, really. They was thinking we was going to lose 3 games and only win 2 to go into the second session. We won 4 games, lost 1 game when we was at Boo Williams, Virginia. And it's more so because of the girls that's playing together. People don't realize that. They try to put all these girls on the team. When you try to put all these, players on the team that's used to being the best player on their team, it can work out sometimes, and sometimes it's just, interference, and every egos kind of come through. And I don't care, you can go stack your team all you want, but if they don't play well together, it don't mean nothing.
Team ball, you gotta share the ball.
Yes.
You have to share the ball to become a successful team.
Yep. So I'd rather be on a team that has girls that all play their position or play their part, not even a position, because I'm starting to get away from positions. I'm noticing lately. Mm-hmm. It's not really like, oh, she's a point guard or she's a guard or she's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
She's a basketball player.
She's just a player. And not just my child, just all the girls, like, watching them play, learning, especially going to the next level. You just got to be able to get out there and play.
I hear that a lot, that coaches look for girls that can play multiple positions.
Yes.
They say that it helps your value and
start those up.
Yeah, it makes you a more attractive recruit. Mm-hmm. And just helps out more teams because then coaches don't have to really look for a specialty or just a certain position to put you in.
Right.
Helps the team. It makes everything, it brings balance because if one person goes down or anything like that, you're able to slide somebody right over in that position.
Yes, so. And if you just be like, well, I only had one person for that position, we just, we out.
We out.
So girls, don't over focus on a position. Be the best player that you can be.
Complete all around.
In the time that you're on the court.
do what you need to do, help your team win, and that's what's important.
Definitely important to compete. Just compete.
Yes.
Leave it all on the floor. If this is your last year AAU, leave your mark and leave it all on the floor, because there's no tomorrow as far as that's concerned. It really is just about getting out there and leaving it all on the floor, because that's all you can do.
That's it.
Let them know that that's what you really want it, because coaches can see it when you out there putting in your all and giving it your all, putting that effort out there. So shout out to y'all, everybody that's on the road already.
Yeah, let's talk about these tournaments. What's going on in the cities?
It's a lot of tournaments.
Where's the coaches gonna be? These college coaches, where they gonna be watching these girls at?
Start off, shout out to all of the young ladies that's at the OGBR.
Yes, started today. Yes, great place to be to get great exposure.
Yeah, get you some drills in, I think, today, and a couple of
individual exposure. It's the which
I think it's a camp today.
Okay. Okay.
So, shout out to all the young ladies that made the All-Star team today.
Yes.
GBR. I'm sure some of them are out there listening. So
yes.
Shout out to that. That's a great accomplishment to go in there, because I'm sure as each year is always a lot of talent at OGBR.
Always. Because you have to be invited. From
everywhere.
If you're not, you can't just jump in somewhere and go. You got to be invited, or you got to be, recommended. Cindy was telling us.
Yeah.
Last week.
I'm sure Cindy's there doing her evaluation.
Doing her coaching.
Yeah. Shout out.
Getting
Cindy.
ready for her high school team that we about to find her.
Yeah, male or female.
Right.
That's nice.
Right. We trying to give her to the girls, though.
Yeah.
We trying to give her to the girls.
We'd love to see her coaching girls.
Yes.
That would be nice. That would be really nice to see that.
And that's her specialty, and I think she would be great, and I think that the girls will learn a lot, because she's been around doing this for a long time, and she done seen all sides of the basketball. So
she definitely has a lot of energy too. So.
Yes.
So she's the most spunky.
Yes.
So that always helps.
Yep.
Not to hold on. Before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to Jay-Z. Thank you.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
We promote music here too, so shout out to Jay-Z. 444, man, come on.
Yes.
Oof, that's grown up. Oh.
Yes.
So and I'm gonna make a lot of people mad. There's no more debating on who the greatest rapper ever is.
There will always be a debate. You can forget that. You can say that.
That's just gonna get some conversation.
But you can just tell how he's evolved, and he's just talking some grown-up stuff that people need to listen to.
Really do.
And hopefully the kids are listening and taking something from what he's saying, and not always trying to be the side chick.
Right.
Because we got, some of those songs out there. And I ain't taking nothing away from nobody. And I like a lot of, the music is out there. The sound's nice, the beat is nice. But, ladies, and I'm speaking to the girls right now, since this is a girls basketball show. You don't have to be somebody's side, nothing. One, okay? If you choose to do that, that is your prerogative, but always know what you're getting yourself into, and realize your worth. Because if you don't realize your worth, how can you expect anyone else to realize your worth? So I'm talking to the ladies, and I'm letting you know that, the songs is nice and they sound good and it feels good, but if you don't recognize what you're worth to, and you don't tell people how to treat you, then you'll always get what you don't ask for.
That's true, ladies.
Bam.
I like that.
Wisdom.
We're giving y'all jewels today, too.
Right.
And fellas, man, take them stacks, get you some property.
Get you some credit.
Get you some credit. That's how they did it.
Right. Right.
Please, yeah. Don't hold the stacks to your ear. You can do that still, but hey, get you some property.
Because what is it saying?
Invest.
I'm leaving.
Man.
You holding stacks to your ears and it's saying what?
Hey,
I'm leaving.
talking money talk. Please invest, credit. It is so important. It'll take you so many places.
Yeah, so your life will be less of a hassle.
So don't take that money and go buy that pair of Jordans when they come out. Go get a passport. That same amount of money, you can take a trip and see something and still get those Jordans. Well, take the Jordans and take them out of the country.
Right.
Now that's what you do with that money.
Yes.
But, yeah, we just wanted to get that
side note.
Get that side note out there real quick. Because that needed to be discussed real quick.
Yes.
But as far as some of these tournaments got going on, what is it?
A lot of basketball in Louisville, right?
Louisville is like
this week
place.
That's what it looks like. That's where everybody's heading for 1, 2, or 3 tournaments. Like you said, the Run for the Roses. Is it Borough? Is that in Louisville as well?
I think it may be this.
We got the Nike Session 2, EYBL, girls EYBL. You know, this is going to be the qualifier for how they go to nationals, because everyone goes to nationals this year. It used to be out of 32 teams, only 24, the top 24 would go, then they would compete. This year, everybody goes, but you're just going to be in a bracket. So some of the teams, depending on how they did with the combination of Session 1 and Session 2, it will determine if they're even able to play for the championship.
Okay. So
you'll just be in another bracket. You'll just be playing, playing in that bracket for whatever the constellation is.
Okay.
So
that's interesting too. That's good. And speaking of brackets and constellations, shout out to our 5th grade team.
Yes, she got next. Went
5th grade
to nationals and
yes,
and did what they did.
Yes.
Especially first time out.
I was proud of
not
them,
knowing
ladies.
what to expect out of all the teams there. They got what, 12?
12. I think it was 58 teams, I believe.
58. Is that in D? Because I know they were separated by Division 1 and Division 2, I think.
Division 2, yeah. It was in the Division 1 bracket. So
Okay, yes.
not bad, ladies.
Yes, very good.
Hopefully we can get them in studio and
Yes.
talk about what happened
And maybe see how they feel about it and what they think they need to do to go, going forward.
Yeah. So,
But nationals is a beast.
Yes.
That, I was explaining to Ron before. I said, it's a different ball game when you get to national in front of everybody and all the 5th graders that made it, because you had to qualify. All the 5th graders that made it throughout the country.
yeah.
You never know. And a lot of times those girls down south do be a little bit more thicker, a little bit more corn-fed. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I told him, because we always thought we had the bomb squad, the bomb team. Like, can't nobody beat us.
Mm-hmm.
And, we always played in the Division 1 nationals when our team went, when the girls was little. But we got out there. We got beat down. Now, the 1 year, I want to say we did get 6th in the nation. We were 6th in the nation. So we did do some damage. Then the second time we went, I think we made it through the Sweet 16. And then we lost. And that's the thing. It just depends on which game you lose.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that you lost a whole bunch of games that caused you to go into a different direction. It depends on what game you actually lose. So he actually, with them, when they lost, I think they lost their first game.
First game, yeah.
it kind of sent them in a direction. He didn't go like the Sweet 16 route. However, going that route, once you lose, you're just done. So they wouldn't even really been able to play for.
Try to bounce back. They did pretty good. I think they won their next two.
Yeah, I think they were 5-2.
Yeah,
or 5-3 maybe.
And then they lost the
last game.
Last game, yeah.
But 5-3 is a wonderful record.
Yeah, first time there. First time with all of them being on the team together.
Right.
First year in existence.
And I'm sure probably some of the girls probably had never played AAU.
But I don't think they've probably been at that level.
Yeah.
So for them to get that experience, I think that was great.
It's just a nice experience. Was it in Cincinnati?
It was in Cincinnati.
Okay.
I think next year it's in Illinois. So everybody need to book their hotels now. We'll be in Illinois.
Okay.
And we'll be winning it.
We'll be on the team winning. The team of winners.
That's right.
Thank you.
Going to the top of this one.
Right. But yes, they did good. I'm proud of them. Proud of the coaches that went out there, took the time to prepare the girls. And
shout out to Ron
yes.
Best, Coach Best, and Chris Wallace, Coach Wallace.
Yes.
For taking those young ladies and building a real strong team this year. That was great to see. And the parents, man, those parents, it was some great parents. I mean,
okay.
From
that makes a difference.
Yeah, they all were 100% in. They love all the girls. They just love the feeling and
difference.
Everything. Like, wow, this is It was.
Yes.
It was
when
like
the parents is good and the kids is good and they want to learn and do better. Can't beat that.
Yeah. That's what when somebody tells you they have a great AAU experience and it's your first year, that says a lot. So that lets you know that's great that we probably got the right people together, the right team, the right girls, right parents, coaches,
right,
everything gelled.
Because sometimes when you get to the end, it's like, okay, I'm ready to just be done with this.
Right.
And then of course, you come back the next year, but at that point, if it still feels good on the last day,
right,
then
still doing
that's good.
Right. We'll take it.
Right.
Definitely take it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, so that's want to shout them out, make sure they knew we had some love and support from all over, everywhere.
Yes.
Great group of girls, man. I can't wait to see them next year together. And then next on our list of things, we'll have Prentice Beverly joining us later on, just to let everybody know. We'll have that coming up.
Yes. We're happy to speak to him.
Yes.
He has a whole lot of knowledge to share.
Yeah.
This is his season.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he has some insight on some young ladies at some events also.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to a quick break.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
Be back shortly.
94 Feet and Beyond.
All right. One moment.
No. No. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets making me. Don't know, look on with commas. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. That's some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. They throwing dirt on my name like I'm dead. Cause I'm trying to get bread. Being broke, well, I can't understand. How you lay in a bed, gotta go get it, so I'm up and at it. If you ain't got it, then how you relax it? You want to ball, then you got to practice. Can't keep complaining when you hustling backwards. You wanna get out, what you put in. I'm putting in work. You wanna get out, what you put in. I keep putting in work. See, I'ma get it, no matter what. No matter what, I ain't giving up. Take sugarcoat it so you think it's sweet. I just keep it real so you know it's me. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets make me. Don't wanna come with counters. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you start them. And some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. They say that I'm perfect. No, I just ain't flawed, baby. Gotta prove that it's worth it. Otherwise, I'll talk save it. They say actions be louder than words. You see what I'm saying? They say actions be louder than words. You can see what I'm saying? I thought I told you that it's money time. It's now or never, better pick a side. Either riding with me or I'm pulling off. I hit the dance and it's adios. Couldn't get comfortable with being broke. When you're winning from the boy, it ain't a joke. So I'm getting to it cause that's all I know. Can't deal with them, better leave them alone. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets make me. Don't know luck up with counters. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you start them. And some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. Regardless who coming with me. Regardless who got my back. Regardless on how hard the road is. Regardless ain't looking back. Regardless no matter what. Regardless ain't giving no. Regardless I can't stop now. Gotta get off my troubles, yo. Regardless no. Regardless no. Regardless who. Regardless who. Regardless what. Regardless what. Regardless when we're high. Regardless no. Regardless no. Regardless yo. Regardless yo. Regardless me. Gotta do it no matter who. Ever with the nigga, I'ma be what I'm on, I'ma be, regardless no matter what, regardless of fucking team, I'ma be, regardless no matter what, regardless who come, regardless who come, regardless of I ain't looking back, regardless.
Baby, y'all live on me. What's the flavor? What's the flavor? What's the flavor? What's the flavor? Cup watching you a peeping time. Nosy neighbor, nosy neighbor. What's the flavor? What's the flavor? What's the flavor? What's the flavor? Cup watching you a peeping time. Nosy neighbor, nosy neighbor. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, yeah, they be all in my circle. Why you always in the mix with it? And you ain't help me mix, did you? My table is full, can't eat with you fools. Now you can't even sit with us, let alone have a sale with us. Now you can't even hit this one. Simple and plain, can tell by your frame that you don't get the big picture. That boy that he a soft drink. That mean they got some with them. Listen, this a A and B conversation. See they all on my D in my conversation. Pockets on E, F that. Me against you, that's a mismatch. Did it disrespect, I'm a lit match. Game easy, so I treat it like it's pit patch. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, yeah, they be all in my circle. You must got me mixed up. Wait, it must be a mix up. She said I'm a stiff drink. And well, you a mix one. I'm the type that mix business with pleasure. I love getting money, we just go together. My homeboy, he got a dope wrist. Your girlfriend, we call her Blowfish. Since you all in my fridge, I ain't lost the intro. All at your crib and I do it again. Boy, I don't play, unless I play to win. I hit your girl once and I'm gone in the win. You thirsty, boy, come up.
Want everybody why you show up? Boy, why you show up? Oh, you want a taste of the good life? Somebody tell that boy to grow up, grow up. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, in my Kool-Aid, and they help me stir it. Baby, y'all in my Kool-Aid, yeah, they be all in my syrup.
They be all in my mix, all in my mix, all in my mix. They be all in my mix, all in my mix, all in my mix. They be all in my kitchen, I mean in my business. They say that they hungry, but won't do the dishes. Don't pay them no mind, don't pay them no dishes. Good, pay me to pay them for business. They be all in my mix, all in my kitchen. They be y'all in my mix. They be y'all in my mix. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. And you don't run nothing. You just bumping guns. Yeah, I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. And you don't run nothing, you just bumping guns. Yeah, I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. Shawty just won't leave my crib, so I call her a runaway. Look, give me a pack, tell me why would I run away? Quarterback sneak, get it gone in the blink, and I call for another play. He called me the running back, hand it out when it's on delay, on delay. Run it like Tubby, I give them more run for their money. I run it like Usain Bolt, yeah baby they're running. Run it like I'm the CEO, wait, I am the CEO. I call it a hit and run, cause I hit it and baby I got to go. I might run away with it, if you take it there, like away we go. Head first time I'm running through it. Head first and I'm running through it. Since the sign knows I've been running, you just run the track, you ain't running nothing. My young boys like the running gun, my whole team ballin', they know what I'm running nothing. You just bumping guns, yeah I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. And you don't run nothing, you just bumping guns. Yeah, I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. Shot it mad like I gave her the run around, but really, I had to run around. Can't be no runner up, so I get it in and I run it up. Look, sorry I'm late, I was running behind all this cake. Can't take a break, some feet in my face. Don't tell me in circles, you wizard, you ain't. What can I say? I gotta be frank, cause that's all I want in the bank. And to get it, I only see one way. Run it like I'm in a foot race. Run it like police done gave chase. The airplane ain't gon' tell them runway. I step out the house and treat the tractor like my runway. Like I gave it away. Run through a check, I get paid every day. Run through a cookie, she running away. He running in circles, that's running in place. Tell him you don't run nothing, you just bumping guns. Yeah, I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. And you don't run nothing, you just bumping guns. Yeah, I run it like I'm in a race. You ain't nothing, you ain't first or last. Whoever dreamed to be in second place, they don't run it, nah, nah. And they ain't running, nah, 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 nah. Run through a chick, I get paid every day. Run through a cookie, she running away. He running in circles, that's running in place. Tell him you don't run nothing.
DFB Beats.
Yeah. All work, no play, boy. Now that I'm booming, yeah, I All I know is money, 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 money. All I know is money, 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 money. All I know is money, 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 money. All I know is money, 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 money. All I know is money. So ATM, so ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM, I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. So ATM, so ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM, I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. Being ATM, that my MO. I was going through withdrawing, I was burning. Now I'm booming stupid. That money calling, it just be calling me. Like I'm Pookie, I'm so addicted to it. I can't live without it. Like Master P with my cheese, cause they know I'm about it. And I be salad dressing, lettuce falling out my pockets. Paper cuts all on my thighs, all I make is deposits. So ATM, so ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM. I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. So ATM. So ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM. I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. All I know is this paper. If I don't know nothing else, I've been down before, but now top shelf and this cash on the no credit check. Look, all I know is these haters. Better wake up. I know some broke comments that'll ride on you for the low. Like a mega bus, I need my paper straight on the paper plate, cause it's sad full of my paper cup and my elevator keep going up. I'm prioritized, so don't interrupt. My girl say she need a bag. That's a pocketbook, a couple bands in my pants. I told her, look, girl, that's a pocketbook. Money, 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 money. If I don't know about nothing, I know money, 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 money. If I don't know about nothing, I know money, 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 money. If I don't know about nothing, they looking stupid. If I don't know about nothing, man, trust me, I know about money. I know money. So ATM. So ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM. I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. So ATM, so ATM, addicted to the money. I'm so ATM, so ATM, I'm so ATM, and I be feeling for it. Yeah, I can't help myself. I'm feeding for that money crazy. I'm feeding for that money daily. So I go get it, nigga. Whoa. Hey.
Back. 94 feet and beyond. We back.
So we left off talking about some of the events that some of these young ladies will be playing in this big month.
Yes, this month. M-O-N-T.
M-O-N-T.
Month.
Yeah. They don't know about that.
Balling month.
Yeah.
This is the balling month.
This is the month.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about some of these other tournaments that we see. We want to raise awareness on. We got the Run for the Roses we mentioned. The USJN.
Shout out to a couple people with teams I think that's going there now.
Yes.
A lot of local teams.
A lot of the teams from Ohio. Got the Apache Memorial Showcase. The Thoroughbred Classic. The Battle in the Borough. The Nike Nationals. And then we also have the Border Battle. That's at the end of the month, I think on the 29th maybe.
It's always a good one too.
Yeah. Ohio against Michigan.
Right. Man, and in a few months it'll be football season, so that'll be another big battle. Which will be interesting too.
Ohio against
Michigan,
yeah.
Rivals.
That's a rival. Exactly. That's somebody outside of the state. But yeah, so that should be some good basketball. We should have see some good evaluations on these girls on Twitter. That's where everything is at, on Twitter.
Twitter should be moving.
Get your Twitter fingers ready.
Right. It should be a lot
Get
of
you some
activity.
good Twitter followers.
Yes.
We try to take my Twitter followers.
Anybody want to follow us? She got next.
She got next.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yes, and we're gonna have updates. We're gonna be talking about the girls here that's doing great things. When we hear and see, we're gonna be reporting it. So if you wanna see what's going on, how people doing in their tournaments, follow She Got Next.
Follow. We'll definitely keep you updated.
Yes.
Definitely keep you updated on that, and music too, since we're keeping it across the board. But definitely want to see what happens in some of these tournaments coming up this weekend.
Yeah. So we don't have nothing local, huh?
No, I think the
except for the OGBR today. Is that today?
Today
and tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you wanna, if you're in town,
see some
you want to catch some girls
in action.
They're in Reynoldsburg High School Summit Campus. Head on over there and support these girls.
Yes. I think they have a session tomorrow that starts maybe in the morning. I want to say around 8 or so.
So do we have a list
for
of girls that's participating?
I don't have a list that's participating, but I think
they usually put one out.
20. I want to say 20. Today was the 19s or 21s. Tomorrow's 20, I believe.
So I know usually in the fall they do the like the last of the girls that's unsigned, like 2008. What year we in? 17.
Yeah, so it'll be 2018 next week. They don't have one.
It's for the girls that's not signed in the fall.
Oh, they have a late session. Mm-hmm. I know they usually do the top 64.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
In the top 64.
Yeah.
So if you have any girls out there that you know that can ball, that maybe haven't gotten a scholarship, haven't gotten a place to be seen and recruited, you know, that's always a great place to go to try to get, you know, that last minute because, you know, is it 17 or is it 18?
It should be, this would be 17. This is 17 right now.
Okay, I mean, like the top. Well, I guess yeah. It's just basically going out there and putting it all out there. Even if you do have any offers and things, or have some idea of where you want to go to school, but you still would like to, you know, put it all out there on the court, that's a great place to go. Top 64.
And like I was saying, I believe the tomorrow session starts at 8 to 8:30 is a check-in.
Okay.
And then should be warm-ups and assembly and all that stuff. So if you've been, you pretty much know how that routine goes. If some of the parents that haven't been, that's usually how it goes. It breaks down from 8 to 8:30, 8:30, 9:15, 9:15, 12:30, on and on. But you get there in the morning, get signed in, and be prepared to be there all day. But it's a great experience.
It is.
It's something that I believe that if you do have the opportunity to get a chance to go, you should definitely go.
Yes. And it teaches them discipline, your girls. It teaches the parents discipline.
Yes.
Because they do let you know in the beginning to allow the coaches to coach, the refs to ref, and the players to play, and you be the parent and you support your kid. Clap for them. If you have something to say to them, wait till you get to the car. Yes. But they don't do none of that shenanigans.
Right.
So if you bring that, you go on to the.
We'll be over there fixing their hair on the court. It won't be any of that.
Yeah.
And they run
or acting a fool.
Right.
And usually in those tournaments, it's not necessarily a team or so. It's you yelling at your kid because they're not doing what you think that they should be doing.
Playing up to their potential, but it's they run a great camp, so I would definitely suggest going and watching some of that skills training, and like I said, they have evaluators there, and it's definitely some good basketball being played. You get to see some of the up and coming young ladies that you may not know of, because like you were saying, it's young ladies from all across Ohio, even some
out of Ohio. Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Sometimes it's girls from out of state too. I've seen been to a couple of sessions where it's girls from Pennsylvania, Carolina.
Yeah.
So
they travel. They come down because it's a great event, and Benson, she keeps it high energy.
Yes.
If she's still in that place, I don't know if she's still doing that part since she's been doing a different part. But
she is. She
keeps them motivated.
Keeps them moving.
Yeah.
Keeps everybody's attention.
Yeah. So go support. Find out about it. Get your kid signed up. Get your kid invited.
Yeah.
It's a nice place to be.
And for those that may not know, you do have to have a invite through your AAU. Well, you can be invited through your AAU coach.
Any coach.
Or your high school coach, right? So definitely want to reach out
to any coach. Because actually, I think when Jordan went green, and she wasn't even playing. She wasn't even playing for him at the time. So it ain't even got to be your coach.
Right.
It could be a coach that just thinks that you played well, and they saw you, they watched you, and they try to help you out. So any coach that feel like you can compete on that level.
So coaches, if you know a young lady, sign them up, because they definitely would love that experience, and they benefit from it, because it's a special place to be. You learn a lot. Each year that I've went with my daughter, we picked up something every time, and they usually have a nice group of coaches from different schools that's working the event also.
Right.
And they also usually have a staff young ladies.
I was gonna say, sometimes you could get involved, because Jordan worked last year.
So yeah,
the session she didn't play in, and they got paid. So it's just a good organization to establish yourself with. So when's your daughter? What's going on with her? When she leave and all that?
We are preparing for August, so she'll be leaving in August.
Okay.
Getting ready to make that.
So, where's she going?
Wheeling Jessamine. Okay.
The program, the basketball program, are they doing something in the summer? Do they travel or
once they go in August, they'll start doing stuff. But right now, I think she's probably linking up with some of her teammates, because some of her teammates from the area.
Okay.
And they've been getting together doing a little training.
From here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's always good to have somebody
Yeah.
Reason why I'm asking, because there's these are things to prepare for, as a lot of girls that are about to be seniors next year. Just the process, especially when you're playing a sport, is a little bit different than you're not playing a sport where regular classes start. Like my daughter, she leaves in August as well. She leaves at the end of August. She's not playing a sport. Whereas a couple of girls that played with Jordan, like Leah, she actually is gone.
Yeah.
She went, I think maybe the 2nd.
July 2nd?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she went to take classes early. So these are the things you want to look into, because when you're a student athlete, you have to still maintain the same academics as everyone else. And so sometimes it's easier if you go early and you take classes in the summertime, prior to traveling. Mm-hmm. Because once that basketball season starts, it's not like high school season where you play on Tuesdays and Fridays and you practice till 8 o'clock. through the week.
Yeah,
this is you on a bus, you on a plane, you traveling from city to city, maybe state to state,
right?
And you still have to maintain your grades. So getting a jump start on preparing, taking classes early, getting some classes out of the way so that your load is a little bit lighter, or you got a jump start on that part of like maybe harder classes where you want to prepare before the season starts.
Move some classes around.
It's a whole new life.
Starting all over.
So yeah, and then I know that a lot of schools sometimes they go and they play out of the country.
Yeah.
So just make sure, like, just thinking about all those things, making sure your child, like you said, has a passport. I don't know how that's done with the schools, like if they do travel, schools that do travel out of the country.
Yeah.
Some of them take their incoming freshmen, some of them don't. However, those are questions that you need to be thinking about next year.
Definitely.
And getting in order.
Yeah. Definitely want to make sure that they have their schedule together. And if you are at that point right now where some people are setting up visits to go to schools, you definitely want to take that visit, and you also want to make sure you get another visit where you don't go when everybody knows you're coming, so you can get a chance to see the campus as what it regularly is, and not when it's prepped up for you to be there. So
right.
I would recommend that also.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure that it's a good fit. So, but we visited campus a couple of times and went to a couple of games and stuff like that. So,
what was it that sold you? What was it that sold her, as well as
she liked it. She liked the campus. She liked the team because we went and she stayed overnight. So she stayed with the team and talked with them and the coaching staff. So, and
this was like an official visit.
Yeah. So
it's something else we need to talk about.
It was a good fit, and not too far, not too close. So
right.
They still get their freedom and still have that ability to come home sometimes when they want to.
So did she find out, what did she ask those questions that we always talk about? Like, where do you see me playing, or how do you see where I'm going to fit into your program? She asked those questions. So is there someone there that, was she as well as she does, I know everything changes all the time, but are they in need of her to come and do what she do?
Yeah, if she does what she's supposed to do, she'll probably get some time. But right now they got a real good team, so you won't just get out there because
you gotta go and show what you got.
Yeah. So they won the MEC twice, back-to-back champions right now, and each year, unfortunately, they were knocked out of the Division II championship game. Well, a game before by Virginia Union, who made it this year and ended up losing to Ashland.
Right,
which was a great game.
Yes.
So they have a real good team, and I think that if the team that I saw, they'll be okay this year too, because they had a couple of injured girls, but they were good girls before they got injured. So it'll be a good team. I think and the incoming freshmen that they have a lot of talent coming in. So it should be they should just really
strong team for a while.
And it's a good team. It's a good program, and like I said, they're building. Because I think they kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Once they started building the program up, and pretty much now, I mean, I guess you can't complain about going back-to-back champions.
Not at all.
MEC, so there's a lot of girls from Ohio playing in the MEC. I see too. A lot of girls going to the University of Charleston, and who was that? Matter of fact, I believe Jordan Spears.
Yes, she's going to Charleston.
I want to say Brooklyn Panetta.
Oh, okay. So, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a lot of
girls
going down. So.
She balls.
Yeah.
So I love her game.
It won't be an easy walk.
Oh yes.
So, yeah.
Well, that's good.
No, yeah.
That just keeps you pushing and motivated
competitive,
and doing what you need to do. You know, because now you compete with your teammates almost until you can get there, until you establish yourself. So
yeah. So it won't be a walk on. You won't be just in there because
right.
We just need somebody. So that's what it took. Like I said, it's starting over. Once you hit that next level, but I think it's like that with any level. Though. Once you go from middle school to high school, you basically starting over because no matter what you did in middle school, it won't just carry over.
Right.
Even if you come in and you're great, you still have upperclassmen that are going to be like, hey, you haven't made it yet.
Yeah,
you still got to
get in line
a little bit right. So
yes,
I think it'll work out.
Well, that's good. So August
18th will be
okay. So that's regular time. Sound like
we'll be dropping them off. No return.
How you feel?
No
you sad? Address. Are you sad? This she your oldest?
She the oldest, yeah. So
don't be acting like you ain't sad. You sad. You will be.
I'll be sad
when you get in the car
4 more years.
Why?
Because then you will be out of college, onto your career, and now I'll be sad because then I'll be like, woof, I did it. We did it. It's over.
Well, why would you be sad then?
Because then I'm starting over.
Oh.
Yeah.
You talking about with your youngest?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant you was starting all over. I was like, after she graduated from college, that's what she does. What she does.
Yeah. No return address on that. Once you leave our house, it's over.
Like, see ya.
Right. Your room.
We come down and see ya.
Your room is no more.
We come watch you. I wish somebody would tell. Where she go? She left. She left on up out of here. But sometimes she want to be grown, and then sometimes she want to be, can you buy my lunch and dinner and do all these things and keep her money in her pocket? You had to pick one.
Right.
You want to be grown or you want to be a kid. But after 18, no.
Yeah.
I'll help you. Help yourself.
They said 18.
But no,
18.
no.
Once you get 18,
at 18,
I
moved out and never went back.
And that's what I'm telling you. You can't come back. Your sister's taking
I go back there. I never moved back in. I never even went back to stay because I had my own apartment when I went to school.
And that's the goal. Do not return.
It's different now. They don't understand that.
Don't return. I'm telling
they
her.
Want you to hold their hand through the things that they don't want to walk through, and then be grown for the other things. And you can't.
You gotta take them all.
You can't do that.
You have to take them all.
So you want to. This is it. I will help you. Help yourself.
I will help you. Right.
But
I won't hold your hand, but I'll help you.
I'm not gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna walk by you and wave at you. And make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
So,
that's it.
But yeah, so it's going to be an adjustment, not just for her.
Yeah, it's going
to be an adjustment for you. And right now, when they're getting on your nerves, you be happy, that they get ready to go. But it gets sad because when we dropped her off, I was
crying like a baby.
No, I didn't cry at all.
Really?
Which I was surprised because I cry all the time. She drove me insane. And she was like, I have to go now. Bye. I was like, okay. But I did miss her. And not being around and all the fire she brings and excitement and enjoyment.
Yeah. It's gonna be. It'll be.
So I just. It was a little quieter.
A little quieter. Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna be a little quieter around there too.
Yeah. So. Anyhow, so it is 7. And we should be getting ready to get that call from Mr. Beverly.
Yes.
You want to take a break?
Take a little break.
Then when we come back, we should be able to get him on the line. We're going to take 5.
We're back.
Ghost, 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 ghost.
Television with the best kid, global linking like the gold chain on my necklace. I will body anybody talking reckless. This for anybody trying to step in, you get cut like Smith and Wesson. I'ma tell y'all who the best is. Tell Columbia they made a good investment. Tell Columbus that I'm chasing after fame now. I need 100K a show in my possession. Question, represent my brother like a best man. Global to the death of me, I vow it with my left hand. Right hand on the Bible, I done preach to make a difference. I will eat to bring the feet on opponents who never listen. Don't never give out no features unless you fit the description of talent. And if you don't, then you'll never feel that position of winning. I'll say it nice, but I never repeat it twice. I've been cooking to be the height, so your verses may need assistance. Yup. All you suckers, I been really mastering these verses like a hobby, nigga. Cops took out a boo, police just wanna drop somebody's trigger. Busting, no discussion when the hollow start to fly. You either dead or you alive, what's in between is a surprise. No, my bangers are hotter than a summer 16 on one that was popping with you. There's no second option, cause down was spitting the hottest scriptures. Born in 98, baby, 18 years old, my modest. I killed the game since my birth as soon as I popped out my mama. Yeah, they broke my collarbone, but it was all to make me stronger. Now I'm stronger in my mindset than all of these other artists. I'm so pure like the water that is all the sin. My tour bus like the Odyssey. Don't think that I departed yet. 2 grams in the wood unless my brothers, they don't spark it yet. The green just clear my thoughts, so it's easier to become the best. And when I am, then you'll finally understand. I'm number 1, call me Cam, while I'm dabbing to the fans, for real. Yeah. Donovan Michael, man. Come on, see. Flex. Yeah, 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 yeah. Way back when I was broke, they ain't with me, but now I'm back. Got some fakes and I started to count you, I'm getting my stacks. If you ain't on that money mission, only words that I got is back. Cause I got a couple killers if you're feeling like you need to act. Please don't try to come and flex again. Don't flex. See, I got more essays than the Mexican. No stress. And your girl scream my name like my only friend. And they need on me like my only friend. Flex. Pack of pussies when it's in the holster. Fast money like I'm moving soda. Fast money hitting in the sofa. And my wrist is flicking like I'm cooking soda. Yoko said she want me. Had to distance. She was with the homie, so we had to flip. But she was going down. Yelling timber and that Nina on me, so don't try to tempt her. Really just started going by the cold. Man, it's sleeping on me. Man, it's getting old. You can call the game, but they never fold. You can play the game, but my player pose. Derek on me, but that speaker knockers. Got that taller on me, and it's going young, cause I ain't never worried. Stay on by the button up your shirt, but my thought to stop you like, whoa. Man, these rappers getting bold, telling stories like they fold. I never fold, pull up 100, I'm flexing. Your girl steady trying to text me, and she just met me. I show her the realest, she let me. So don't try to test me, and I'm going lefty. She pull up with Dancy, I'm flexing. She said she wanted some shifty, like. It's crazy how the story goes, baby. And I know you've been stressing a lot lately. It's crazy how her soul is screaming to save me. And I know what she wants, she's screaming, lay me down, 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 down. Baby screaming, lay down, ain't no time to play now. Change my player ways, crazy how she thinks I changed now. Yeah. Money mission, we need it, so give us them fast bucks. 100K up in the safe for my Uzi and Max, I be strapped up. If you talking tough, we hit you up, never ask us when you act up. Better believe that. Yeah. money mission, money missing, we need it. Money mission, we need it. I wanna ball, I want my name on all the fake wall. This ain't a game I call like LeBron, and when I hit the stage, you know I'm a star. Yeah. Me and Keepin' on a mission to getting our stats up. Yeah, catch a flight tonight, I'm ready, got everything packed up. Yeah, got my shooters with me, don't get close to me and act up. Well, we got our cash up, we got my green in the Packers, yeah. Niggas be faking, flopping, playing roles like they actors. Yeah, claiming Louis droppers gon' be better than they last one. Yeah, let's be honest, some of you say both the way I pass don't be the one getting passed up. Wanna know the way you view me, what's your thoughts on me like Aubrey's last album? I want a Grammy, a BET, standing ovation, to praise for my travel, my journey. I earned it from learning, from bridges burning. I'm the greatest and you see the outcome. Failure I never would fathom. Slaughter to be like I'm 21 on this birthday, what about we getting faster? Yeah, more cause waiting for me. I think the people been patient with me. Waving my dreams are the way that they seem in the sheets. And people been patient with me, so bedtime's been correct time to get in a session. Write my blessings down when I'm asleep. Counting down this way, I'll catch a sheep. Yeah.
Flex.
We back.
94 feet and beyond.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, who I'm speaking with tonight?
I'm
Is
sorry,
this Mr. Beverly? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. This Prentice Beverly on the line?
Yes, it is.
Good evening, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. Good evening.
Good evening. I hear you out there getting you some hitting some balls, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm in the middle of I'm a whole 16 right now.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
oh man, my phone. I said, let me hear him call.
Yeah, we don't want to keep you too long. Get your game off.
You're not scrambling, are you?
No, man. I play bogey golf. That's probably one of the hardest courts I played though ever.
Oh,
But,
okay.
hey, I tried to get in before I had to go out in July.
All right. Yep. It's getting ready to get tough. It's getting ready to get thick here in July.
Definitely.
We appreciate you calling in, man, giving us the opportunity to speak with you.
I can barely hear you.
I'll say we appreciate you calling in, giving us the opportunity to speak with you.
Oh no, my pleasure. My pleasure. I wish I could do this a couple of days, last week, but I was on my way to Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hawaii vacation.
Yeah, it was a tournament I covered in Hawaii called the Pacific Rim.
You was working. Okay.
Oh, that ain't a bad gig to cover.
Exactly.
No, it really wasn't.
That's the kind of work I want to do. Be out in Hawaii.
They had to force you to get on that one, didn't they?
Yeah, man. It was like to put a gun in my head.
I'm sure.
I heard that. Right. Water gun.
So for our listeners, if you can introduce yourself and tell them who you are, and then we gonna talk to you a bit.
I can do that. This is Prentice Beverly. Wow, I used to work for ESPN Hoop Girls. I run Ball and Prep Girls. I'm the official record company for AAU. Help with Blue Star Media. I'm also on the Naismith Committee, Naismith Trophy. I'm on the I do stuff with WBCA. I do stuff for the U.S. Basketball Writers Association. I'm a part of their All-American committee, stuff like that. Cover girls basketball, man. Try to give them some love that the boys get.
Yes, you're doing a lot. That's a lot. That list you just named off is amazing list and helpful to these girls. And I'm sure if they don't appreciate it, I say thank you for them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a passion. It's a passion.
Yeah, it has to be. I'm sure in girls basketball, because like you said, they don't get the love that the boys get. So you really have to have a knack for it and a patience and an eye. So
right.
We appreciate all you do out there.
Definitely
yes.
Love. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from originally, I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, and Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. So you did live in Ohio a little bit.
I'm living in Los Angeles.
Oh. So you getting around. How long you been in Los Angeles?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How long have you been in Los Angeles?
3 years. 3 years. I was in Montgomery, Alabama for a while. I still run tournaments at Alabama. High school tournaments during the high school year.
Okay, so you just all state, all over the place, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you almost have to be. You almost have to be if you're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah, yeah. So you can get a feel of everybody.
Right.
We had some people on there talked about the different styles of play on the different sides of the country, and so you definitely got to move around. As a matter of fact, we talked about the girls in California, and they were just talking about how it's different, in the Midwest, because you have girls,
more physical, a lot more physical.
Yeah, and then all the states that it crosses, you just never know.
So you think it's more of a physical game in the Midwest or the West Coast game?
I'm sorry, say that again.
So do you think it's a more physical game in the Midwest or the West Coast?
Oh no, definitely the Midwest. That ain't close.
Okay. So we
like old school Lakers was always finesse and Showtime.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed.
So it's more finesse on the West Coast.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. We were also speaking with someone, and they were saying that I guess it's more just of a more of an athletic game when you go down south.
Yes, yeah. The one thing that's missing from down south, I love it. I spent a lot of time there. You have a lot of really good athletes, but you don't have the skill set that's good. Just because, down south, they thinking more about that oblong ball, not that round ball. They think about football.
Okay.
And a lot of times, unfortunately, in the high school, they'll put a football coach as a girls basketball coach to get that extra stipend. They don't really care about girls basketball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, some. Most of them, they'll stick a football coach in their position.
So it's about the stipend.
And I also heard, like, in the Florida area and such, is they big on like track as far as the girls is concerned, because I had someone that moved to Florida, and literally when our basketball season was starting up, they was finished. It's like it's track season now. I said it's still basketball just started last week.
Some really good when they go to volleyball too.
Oh wow! Okay.
I also heard that too. I heard that it was a shortage of players on the West Coast because most of the girls were now trying to go to the volleyball side.
Right, and track.
Okay.
Track out here, man, you can run year round.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, you would think it would be basketball year round too. Great weather.
You would think, but a lot of times, these coaches don't want to take time over the gym either.
Yeah.
They might not take time over the gym in the summertime.
So they're gonna
Yeah. They done. They out.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Let's see how that works.
All right. So, how long have you been covering girls basketball?
Since 2008.
2008.
Hey, let me give me about 2 seconds. Come here.
Okay.
2 seconds. I'm sorry.
That's how you know we got a real show.
Right. This is live.
It's live.
We live.
This ain't your mama's show. This your fun auntie show.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? Who are we speaking with?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Caden. This is my dad.
Okay. That's all right. Look.
So we got to meet Caden too.
See, right. We ain't get to finish talking.
Right, we get the exclusive interview.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. I had to tee off. Katie, let's go. I had to tee off that guy behind me.
That's okay.
Right.
If you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you see little P all the time.
Yeah, I see.
He always rolling with me.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good experience for you both.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, man.
So 2008.
2008 is when I started. Well, it was some people in the South. I ain't gonna say their names. they were supposed to be covering the South, and they were seeing kids once and twice and ranking them over other kids. So how can you rank somebody you seen one time?
See?
So it got kind of irritating to me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own website.
You're gonna do something about it. And see, that, we need more people like that instead of just talking about it, doing something about it, and helping them out. Yeah.
So is that how Prep and Ball started?
Yes, it started off as Bama Prep Girls. I started off Bama Prep Girls because I had people from Georgia coming over trying to cover Alabama kids, and I was like, wait a minute, man, you ain't
right. You from Georgia?
How you gonna rank them X, Y, or Z?
Right.
I said, how about you stay over there and I do my own thing?
Yes, you do
and
yours.
From that, I ended up hooking up with ESPN Hoop Girls, and from then, that was it. And then so I couldn't beat just Alabama no more, so I had to change it to Bama Prep Girls. I mean, the Ballin' Prep Girls, from Bama Prep Girls to Ballin' Prep Girls. It was hilarious. I mean, I had people telling me, your initials is PB, so did you just use your initials in reverse? I was like, no, it just happened that way.
Right.
And I didn't want to be Alabama Prep Girls. I want to be
right.
Bama Prep Girls. So, I mean, just an easy transition from Bama to Ballin'.
Right. Yeah.
There was no grand design, no grand scheme.
Just worked out.
Changed one word.
Right.
And that way you can cover everybody.
My little BP logo, I was like, well, I ain't changing that. That's why I went with Ballin'.
Right. Right. Okay. Well,
hey, if y'all had seen this shot I just made, y'all have been so proud of me.
You ain't had nobody filming you live.
Right.
No, I was, but oh boy, he was too busy playing games on it.
Oh no.
Here, let me talk to him. Let me take one more shot. Talk to him real quick.
Okay.
Hi again.
Hi, Hayden. So your dad, is he playing well? He's playing good golf?
Yes.
Yes. Do you play?
Do I play golf?
Yeah. Do you play golf? No. You like golf? You like going on the trips with your dad?
Well, I do. Like I check if it's gonna make it or if it's not gonna make it, and I pull the flag out.
You the caddy.
Oh, I play football.
Oh, okay. What position you play in football?
In the Snoop Dogg League.
The Snoop Dogg League. Okay. You like that?
Here's my dad again.
Okay.
I'm back.
You see,
I might have to
Right.
and play golf a little more often, man. I ain't
See?
well all day.
that's what we do
We
here.
done brought you some good swings, huh?
Oh my God! I promise. I'm like, dang, y'all got me looking like Tiger. Brother called me Tigger.
You better get him on that camera.
I know,
Get
right?
you out to the
That's
you out to the tours.
Start choking. See?
I'm at 10% now.
Okay.
So, we were saying, I see you, like you said, you were on a lot of committees.
Say that again?
So you were on a lot of committees, the Naismith,
God, yes.
basketball writers, and it was a lot of them. I'll just put it that way. So how'd you get connected with all these committees in such a short time?
Oh man, let me take a quick shot. I tell you that.
The first one, he was invited by the Naismith Trophy people.
Oh, okay.
And then,
U.S. Writers Association, that was just part of the membership. You have to pay for the membership, and then they follow you. And if they like some of the work you're doing, they'll go ahead and ask you to be a voting member on the All-American Committee. And then I also have my own Ball Across Borders where we took the kids up to Canada and played. That looked awesome. That was mine, so I don't know. You can't keep me off my own committee.
Right.
They try to kick you off your own committee?
No, I said you can't. You can't.
You can't. Right.
I was gonna say what?
So that's yours.
Y'all make me mad. It'd be a committee of one.
Right. Like I dismiss all of you. Goodbye.
Right.
Majority rules.
But
huh?
yeah, I seen all the pictures.
I don't like it. It's my committee.
I seen all the pictures and the girls and
You can't pick her for your team. I can pick whoever I want.
right. Oh, they was getting mad about that. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I had a few people was like, "Why'd you pick
Oh
her?"
yeah, the girl from Alabama. I remember because she used to come and hang out with us, the All Ohio girls, and I seen her at the Nike Skills Camp when Jordan went.
So you took some heat up there.
Yeah. You took some heat up there, he said.
I'm sorry, say it again.
You took some heat up there?
No, I ain't take no heat, but people always gonna have something to say. This kid is better than that kid. I was like, well, that's your opinion, and if you think that, have your own team, your own game, and you put them on your team.
Right. That's right. Take your ball and go over there and
Right.
do what you gotta do, just like you did.
And then a lot of stuff. I got a lot of connections I made just from doing it over the years. Like I've been doing it for so long. I remember I first met Dawn Staley when she was at Temple.
Wow.
I don't even remember she was in that Temple.
Wow.
Right.
Yes.
Now look.
Now she a national championship coach.
Oh,
Right. Oh my God. That made my day right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was awesome.
You probably went back and got the pictures out the archives for that one.
Oh, no doubt about it. I got pictures when she first I got a picture up with Dawn when she was at Temple. We took together. First time I met her, it was Final Four in Indianapolis years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a picture of her. We was in Atlanta when she first got to South Carolina.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
She's doing some great things.
A lot of these
Too.
coaches, I go way back with a lot of them, and people don't understand that. A lot of times it's just loyalty.
Yes.
Like when I was doing Alabama, the Bama prep girls, coaches would call me about any kid in Alabama, and they still do, and I ain't had no scouting service.
Yeah. And that
I
means
did it because I love the
respect
game.
you.
I still do it now. Any coach in America can call me, and I get whatever they want for free.
Right. That's
I
because
do
I
have some
respect
pride,
your
but
opinion.
it ain't all that serious.
Right. Right.
Man, y'all good luck, man. I just parred this hole.
Hey, see, that's what we do.
See, right.
We gonna have to bring you back on then.
I know.
Hey, anytime. Next time I'll make sure I ain't on the golf course.
Oh no, now we might have to keep it on the golf course.
I know.
Yeah, you know what? That might be best. You know where to find me.
Right. Right. We'd be like, just go check on the golf course. He out there.
Right.
Hey, man, you get bored. Look it up. It's the Champions Club at the retreat.
Okay.
Corona, California. Man, it's one of the hardest courses I've ever seen.
Oh wow.
So we know where to go when we take the show on the road.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We gonna catch you out there on the golf course.
Right.
So where are you heading in for July?
Well, you know what? I'm going to Vegas. Jam Owner has an event on the 7th through the 9th. Also, USJN has an event in Vegas. I'm about to do both of those two while I'm up there. And then I'm going to stay in Vegas to cover two more events that Jam Owner's having. One is the West Coast Nationals. I forget the other one. I think it's something showcase. I can't remember off the top of my head. That'll finish out the first. Oh, then I gotta go down to Orlando for the we have like be punished to go to Orlando. I gotta go to Orlando for the 8th grade nationals. I'm covering that for AU. I am their ranking company, so it would be good me actually show up instead of just sending my people.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially for the nationals, that'll be good.
Right, and then the second half, I'm going. Where am I going? Second? Oh, I'm going to the Bayou, and then I think it's gonna be a Boo Williams All-American camp in Birmingham. I think that might be it for me. I may swing over to Adidas Nationals in Atlanta, maybe, depending on if I have time.
Okay.
So
But that's it in a nutshell.
You packed a lot.
That sounds like a lot of basketball you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, I got one of my guys down in Kingsport, Tennessee right now, Cameo Williams. He's over in he's covering 7th grade nationals, AU.
Okay.
And then I got two guys going, Santon Jones and Thaddeus Hammond. They're going over to Boo's house for the 6th grade nationals, AU nationals.
Oh, okay. Is that where it's at this year? in
Yes,
Virginia?
well, Citrate's always in Boo.
Oh yeah. Yes, you're right. That's where we went down there. But 6th grade. I think 5th grade was in Tennessee.
Yep.
But it was in Ohio this year, the 5th grade. Our team went out there. She got next team went out there and got 12th. So
Okay.
for their
Shoot, that
first
ain't bad.
time, that ain't bad. Not at all.
Nah, do it.
Yeah, first time, we'll take
Now,
it.
if we get cut off, my phone died. They ain't that hung up on you.
Okay. Well, we don't want to lose you while your phone's getting ready to die, but we do want to thank you for calling in and sharing some great things and for the listeners, and we hope to talk to you again.
Anytime. Next time, I'll make sure my phone's fully charged.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and my son out here taking many pictures trying to play some golf.
Oh, see, I guess we'll see those on Facebook, huh?
Yeah, you see some. I just got no juice to post them right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you
I
for.
really enjoyed it, man. I love what you guys are doing. Keep rocking and rolling, baby. And, anytime you need me, I'm on.
All right, we appreciate it.
You can give me a list of
Appreciate
tough questions. I don't mind.
Yes,
yeah,
we'll have them for you, and we'll definitely be reaching out to you, especially after this session is over.
Yeah,
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect. Just let me know when. I got you.
All right.
All right, Tigger Woods.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
Tiger playing like Tigger.
Right. He doing some other things. I don't even know what to call that.
I don't know what level he's on right now.
He needs to just go and sit on down for a little bit and get himself together.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta do that. That's okay.
Take a step back.
Right. But okay.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, appreciate you guys.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was
Mr.
Brenda
Prentice
Beverly
Beverly.
doing his Tiger Woods impression.
Right. Right.
Oh man, hey,
Yes.
you cannot say that we do not keep it 100
All the time.
all the time.
Yes.
That was a great interview.
Yes, and we definitely got to get him back on because there's some things that we still need to talk to him about.
Yes.
That we want to get his side because he do have a lot of opinions. You know, I see on his Facebook talking about rankings, even though he does the rankings. You know, he does as you can tell. You know, he just wants them to be done right.
Right. Like he said,
I mean,
ranking
whether you
somebody
care
on his
about
own
rankings
once.
or not, just do them the right way.
and you definitely should see somebody more than once.
Definitely,
Right.
because you can't. No,
See them one time and you
that
rank.
just don't make no sense because you can have a real good game or you can have a real bad game.
I think that's why a lot of people trying to get away from it too,
Yeah,
because it's tricky because you ranking, and if you just ranking on what you see and you not, like he said, he has to go everywhere. And from what we heard,
and even
from
move
stuff
and
he said,
live,
yes,
be
he's
a part of the
everywhere.
environment.
So-
So you can't just go and visit and see a few girls and then come back next year.
Right. So that, I think, like he was saying, you know, for you to do it the right way, you do have to travel. And talking with him, you can tell that it's his job, it's his life.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you can't be a 9-to-5er and
Mhm.
ranking kids on
And I
one
was-
day.
Exactly. And I like the way he said, you know, something he didn't like, he went and changed it.
Right.
He did something about it because we want to talk about a lot of things we don't like, but we don't want to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
So,
Like he said, if you won't change, hey, go and get your own.
yes.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Can't kick me off
You
my
can't
own
rank
show.
his- right. Right. You can't tell him who to bring, how to rank his kids, and, you know, whatever.
But with that much knowledge, though, you do have to respect what he puts out.
Yes.
Because you can see that he's been around and he's traveling, so he's seeing talent. And just the fact that you saw Dawn Staley at Temple, and now you still see where she's progressed to,
Mhm.
that lets you know that, hey,
He's
longevity,
been doing it around.
been doing it a while.
I just want to know how I can be an
Me too.
evaluator.
Um,
That's what I want.
I want to help you be an evaluator.
Yes. Is there a school? We gotta go to school.
You know what? We have to.
We got school of skills. You gotta see 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. This is the checklist.
What is it? Right.
Do they do well? Do they get back on defense? Do they miss the basket and fall apart? Do they talk on?
So
what is it?
Any of our
I need the answers,
evaluators, yes,
because I need to know where I need to take my classes at, because I'm about to.
ICE the evaluator is about to be born. So
right.
Look,
I'm gonna be in a building.
She will be evaluated.
And don't
mess up. Your rankings
I'm gonna be watching. Down. And I'm not only gonna be watching. You're gonna be watching your parent. Because
are you evaluating parents too?
I'm evaluating. That's the new thing.
There it is.
I'm the evaluator for the evaluator. I'm the parent evaluator for the basketball evaluator.
Hey.
That's what I'm gonna do. Be like, you watching her today? I'm gonna go watch her mom. She's sitting over there in the red.
He just said if you want to watch them, hey, start it. Do it yourself.
I'm about to
start it now.
I'm about to send him an inbox, and I'm gonna say, do you need a parent evaluator for the basketball evaluator?
There you go. So there it is. The new thing. The new evaluator is the parent evaluator.
And then the colleges, while they're watching your child, I'm watching you. And then I'm going to go back and be like, you know what? They jumped up 3 times too many.
There it is.
You might want to, we might want to do 2 more evaluations. I need you to pay me to do 2 more evaluations.
Hey, I'm giving you all this for $9.99.
Right. $9.99. Jay-Z.
There it is.
What?
Yeah, baby.
I'm trying to help you help yourself.
That's right.
So parents, be on alert. If you see me in the building, I might not be watching your kid play. I might be watching you.
That's what it is.
And that's what I think that I'm about to start that business. I'm gonna write that down. That's gonna be I'm starting a business plan. A blueprint. Don't be trying to take my ideas.
That's right. We already had it here.
I'm gonna send myself a letter.
Yeah,
and my business plan
is gonna
be. That's what I'm gonna do. So
parent evaluator. That's what this day. Look, nobody ever did it. It needs
I ain't never heard of them.
I ain't either.
The coaches got a lot to watch. You gotta watch the kid. Gotta watch the kid.
Now you there. Bam. Straight
I
on
got
the
I got the parent. You watch the kid.
Now
I'm taking notes. You better have on the right shoes. Don't come in your chinchilla.
Hey.
Because then that means high maintenance.
They're coming in Gucci flip-flops.
Right. That's what they said. People ain't wearing Nikes no more. They coming in they Gucci's and they Pumas.
Gucci flip-flops.
Them $500, them $150, $250 Puma furs, where you can just get you some. They got those the furs that come on those kids' shoes in the toy aisle. Just get a whole bunch of those and throw those on some flops.
There you go. Get the slides.
That's what you do. Or these that I got on.
There you go.
These right here.
Almost like the Jesus sandals.
Yeah, they are. See?
Oh yeah.
Just put some fire on them.
There you go.
Yeah,
the Moses sandals. See?
And then charge $50 instead of $200.
There you go.
Rihanna, not the Rihanna shoes. That's what happened. You know those Rihanna Pumas.
Not only
you seen those?
I ain't seen.
You bought your daughter some of those?
No.
Rihanna Pumas?
No.
They like $200.
She won't get them.
And they furs with these on top of this.
Oh no. She would have to
Let's
get
look
those.
let's look at that.
Not only do we bring you the newest innovative evaluating, we're bringing you
We're 94 feet and beyond.
This is the beyond.
Let's pull them up.
That was a great interview, man.
Yes.
And I want to find out more about his son playing in the Snoop Dogg League.
I know. I wanted to talk to Kaden.
I want to see about that.
He didn't let us talk to Kaden long enough.
We
Okay.
need to hear the results of that.
So let's see.
If he poured the rest
Here
of
we
the
go.
votes.
Here. Look, can you see this? Can you
So
see this on the camera?
That's it.
Y'all can't buy it. That's not a good way to. Can I pull this up on the computer? I mean, does it? Will they be able to see it?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, you guys want somebody else be able to see? Will they be able to?
Yeah.
Y'all have to go look that up yourself.
You gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Puma Fur slides. Right now, they sell
And
for
I tell you
$90.
I tell you what, for the first young lady that I see in a pair of those,
I had some more.
I want to get a picture with you.
With your Puma slides?
Yes.
We're gonna get you for the Fenty Puma by Rihanna, lead cat Fenty fur, and it's fake fur. So you paying $90 for some flops with some fake fur on it.
Oh, wow.
And guess
At
what?
least they tell you
They
the
buying
first.
them. They should know. It's falling off. Yeah.
They letting you know.
Oh, this is for the parents. Well, there's probably some parents who got them too, kids.
Parents, y'all have to be a little more conscious.
It's because somebody's name is on it. Don't mean nothing. Listen, Jordan's uncle told her, you need to get you a shoe deal with Skechers. And she always laughed and stuff. Ain't nobody wearing no Skechers. He was like, listen, you can do with them whatever you want to do with them. If they like you, they're going to buy them. They don't care what they are.
Because I'll tell you what,
But
Under Armour, Steph Curry, I've never seen this many people wearing Under Armour shoes.
They got Under Armour.
yes.
Under Armour, Steph Curry. That's who he signed with. You got teams wearing Under Armour now.
Well, the Hoopsters wore Under Armour.
See?
When we was with the Hoopsters.
It used to only be Reebok and
Yeah.
Nike.
These is $94, $90. Yeah. Mm-mm.
So, yeah.
And they got some at Forever 21 for like $25. But don't nobody want weirdos. They want to go get the $100 flops
Y'all
with the
better,
fake fur.
y'all better get
Put your money in the
valuation-
bank.
Right. Get your valuation right.
Just put your money in the bank. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Good luck. So,
Anyway. So yeah, that was
definitely want to thank Prentice again and everybody that tuned in. We
yes.
appreciate it, and we are going to look forward to seeing everybody next week.
I won't be in attendance.
That's right.
I'll be in Chicago watching some basketball.
We'll be getting a report from Chicago.
Force from Chicago. Lots of basketball going down in Nike Nationals.
Tune in next week. We'll have some surprises. Big surprises.
Gifts and surprises.
We're going to give away some
Not
of those.
monetary gifts.
We're going to give away some of them Puma
Gifts.
slides.
Y'all better look. Y'all better come back.
Right.
Get them Puma slides. $94. $94. $94 fee and
See,
beyond.
that's what we
See,
do.
they don't sell. You gonna get some. What size you getting?
Oh man, I don't know what size these ladies might need, but
8 or probably is anywhere from a 7 to 11. If you play basketball, you're probably on the larger end.
right, we have to see because that cost might go up. But
Right.
tune in next week and we're gonna figure something out for y'all.
Right.
But until then, thanks for coming out, joining, tuning in, listening, watching. And
Calling in
yeah,
your head.
and we'll see you next week.
Yes. We
94
out.
Feet Beyond.
Take care.
Peace.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets making me. Don't know look on with commas. Billings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. That's some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. They throwing up on my neck like I'm dead. Cause I'm trying to get real. Being real, I can't understand. Get laid in the bed, gotta go get it, so I'm up and at it. If you ain't got it, then how you should lesson? You want to ball, then you got to practice. Can't I complain when you hustling back, but you wanna get high, what you put in. I'm putting in work, you wanna get high, what you put in. I keep putting in work, see I'ma get it, no matter what, I ain't giving up. Take sugar coating, so you think it's sweet. I just keep it real, so you know it's me. They say that I'm heartless, I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets made me. Don't wanna come with counters. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. And some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. They say that I'm perfect. No, I just ain't flawed, baby. Gotta prove that it's worth it. Otherwise, I'll talk saving. They say actions be louder than words. You see what I'm saying? They say actions be louder than words. You can see what I'm saying? I thought I told you that it's money time. It's now we never better pick a side. Either I'm living or I'm pulling off. I hit the gas and it's adios. Couldn't get comfortable with being broke. Your money funny, boy, it ain't a joke. So I'm getting to it, cause that's all I know. Can't deal with them, better leave them alone. They say that I'm heartless. I might be cold-hearted. That's the way the streets made me. Don't know come with counters. Feelings don't get the bills paid. Kinda hard when you starving. And some nights I can't sleep, baby. I'ma get it regardless. 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 I don't care what your friends say. I can't deal with the fraudulence. I don't care who come with me. I'ma get it regardless. Regardless who coming with me. Regardless who got my back. Regardless on how hard the road is. Regardless ain't looking back. Regardless no matter what. Regardless ain't giving no. Regardless I can't stop now. Gotta keep all my troubles going. Regardless no. Regardless who. Regardless who. Regardless what. Regardless what. Regardless when we're high. Regardless no. Regardless no. Regardless yo. Regardless yo. Regardless me. I'ma do it no matter who. Ever with the nigga, I'ma be. I'ma be what I'm on. I'ma be. Regardless, no matter what. Regardless of fucking team. I'ma be. Regardless, no matter what. Regardless, you come. Regardless, you come. Regardless, I ain't looking back. Regardless. Television with the best kid. Global linking like the gold chain on my necklace. I would body anybody dropping reckless. This for anybody trying to step in. You get cut like Smith and Wesson. I'ma tell y'all who the best is. Tell Columbia they made a good investment. Tell Columbus that I'm chasing after fame now. I need 100K a show in my possession. Question, represent my brother like a blessing. Global to the death of me, I power with my left hand. Right hand on the Bible, I don't preach to make a difference. I will eat to bring the feet on opponents who never listen. Don't never give out no features unless you fit the description of talent. And if you don't, then you'll never feel that position of winning. I say it nice, but I never repeat it twice. I've been cooking to feed the heights of your verses, maybe the citizenship. Are you suckers? I been really mastering these verses like a hobby, nigga. Costa got a fool, police just wanna drop somebody's trigger. Bustin', no discussion when I holler start to fly. You either dead or you alive, what's in between is a surprise. No, my bangers are hotter than a summer 16. I wonder what's poppin' with you. There's no second option, cause I'm spitting out hottest scripts. Born in 98, baby, 18 years old, my mind is stuck killing games. It's my birthday, as soon as I popped out my mama. Yeah, they broke my collarbone, but it was hard to make me stronger. Now I'm stronger in my mindset than all of these other artists.
modest night. So pure like the water that is all the sin. My tour bus like the Odyssey. Don't think that I departed yet. 2 grams in the wood unless my brothers, they don't spark it yet. The greatest clear my thoughts, so it's easier to become the best. And when I am, then you'll finally understand. I'm number one, call me Cam, while I'm dabbing to the fans, for real. Yeah. Donovan Michael, man. Come back soon.
Flex. Yeah, 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 yeah. Way back when I was broke, they ain't want me, but now I'm back. That's a fake son, I started to count, I'm getting my stacks. You ain't on that money mission, only way that I got is back. I got a couple killers if you're feeling like you need to act. Please don't try to come and flex again. Don't flex, see, I got more essays than the Mexican. Don't scream my name like my only friend. And they need to want me like my only friend. Packing pussies when it's in the holster. Fast money like I'm moving soda. Fast money hitting in a sofa. And my wrist is flicking like I'm cooking soda. Yoko said she want me. Had to distance. She was with the homie, so we had to flip her. She was going down. Yelling timber and that Nina on me, so don't try to tempt her. Really just started going by the cold. Man, it's sleeping on me. Man, it's getting old. You can call the game, but they never fold. You can play the game, but my player pose. Derek on me, but that speaker knockers got that Tyler on me. And it's going young, cause I ain't never worried. Say I'm about to button up your shirt, but my thought to stop you like, whoa. Man, these rappers getting bold, telling stories like they fold. I never fold. Pull up 100s, I'm flexing. Yoko steady trying to text me, and she just met me. I show her the realest, she let me. So don't please don't try to test me, and I'm going lefty. She pull up with Desi, I'm flexing. She said she wanted some shifty like. It's crazy how the story goes, baby. And I know you've been stressing a lot lately. It's crazy how her soul is screaming, save me. I know what she wants, she's screaming, lay me down, 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 down. Baby screaming, lay down, ain't no time to play now. Change my player ways, crazy how she thinks I changed now. Yeah. Money mission, we need it, so give us them fast bucks. 100K up in the safe with my Uzi and Max, I be strapped up. If you talking tough, we hit you up, never ask when you act up. Better believe yeah. Money mission, we need it. Money mission, we need it. I wanna ball, I want my name on all the fake wall. This ain't a game, I thought like LeBron, and when I hit the stage, you know I'm a star. Yeah. Me and Keith been on a mission to get in our sides up. Yeah, catch a flight tonight, I'm ready, got everything packed up. Yeah, got my shooters with me, don't get close to me and act up. But we got our cash up, we got my green in the Packers, yeah. Niggas be faking fly, playing roles like they actors. Yeah, like kangaroos, rappers gon' be better than they last one. Yeah, let's be honest, I'm abusing both the way I pass. Don't be the one getting passed up. Wanna know the way you view me, what's your thoughts on me like Aubrey's last album? I want a Grammy, a BET, standing ovation, the praise for my travel, my journey. Learning from bridges burning. I'm the greatest and you see the outcome. So here I never would fathom. Slaughter the beat like I'm 21 on this.